Before we start this, I just want to let you know I've got a Discord server open now. So if you've got a suggestion or just want to chat, come stop by. I've got a link here and in my About section. Sorry about that. It really seems like I did everything Thorn related now. I made all 16 Thorn weapon types, and then all 16 Lumina weapon types. But Monkey Man reminded me that this is actually a trilogy. Rose might at first look pretty bland and uninteresting, but I was actually able to pull off some pretty cool looking custom weapons. Let's get to it. As is now custom, we'll start with the shotgun. You'll notice that I kept the cylinder on this design. And I actually kept the cylinder on pretty much every one of these. I didn't use it on the sidearm though. It looks about as funny as usual. You can see the auto rifle here is looking pretty similar to the shotgun. I for some reason have difficulty making those two look distinct from each other. The scout rifle though is plenty differentiated from the shotgun and the auto rifle. The sight is a bit lame, but that's a common problem for me. You can see I basically just scaled the same sight up for the sniper. Everything else about the sniper is pretty good though. But I have to point out the end of the barrel. This happens when I stretch out the barrel asset. It ends up stretching this end part, and it almost makes it look like it's aiming at a different angle. The breech grenade launcher is a little underwhelming, but the heavy grenade launcher is looking much better. And another one that unsurprisingly turned out pretty awesome is the machine gun. As long as you have something to use as a large magazine, the cylinder in this case, you can make pretty much any weapon into a sick looking machine gun. And all you need for a rocket launcher is a barrel and a grip. I can't promise it'll look good at all, in this case it really doesn't, but it's possible. Moving back to some more normal weapons, here's the SMG. The whole blurry grip thing luckily isn't too bad here. Next is the pulse rifle. It overall looks pretty solid. I originally made this sort of ramp section for the linear fusion rifle. I also made this normal fusion rifle. And who could forget about the trace rifle? It's not too bad, but I've come to realize that it takes quite a bit of unique shapes on a weapon to make a decent trace rifle. And now to move on to my least favorite weapon types to make. The sword and the bow. This time they actually turned out alright. The bow looks pretty stupid, but it sort of works. Pretty much all of my swords to this point have had a Buster Blade look to them, and apparently all I can make are Final Fantasy swords. It honestly doesn't even have a blade. This is just a club. I basically took Rose from a hand cannon to just an actual cannon. That's all 3 Thorn related hand cannons. That means I've made 48 Thorn related custom weapons. I'm thinking of scaling back soon actually, focusing more on quality than quantity. I've already got 16 variants of whatever the next weapon is, you'll just have to find out. But after that video, I'll be scaling things back. I'll tell you more about that then. Anyways, I hope to see you there. Thanks. Take care.